Alright, hi everyone, it's me, Contrary Motion, back again with another edition of our complete playthrough of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the first game in the now enormous Trails series, both because there's a lot of games and because they're all very long. So, if you remember last time, we became, well, I guess the time before last time, we became Junior Bracers, and we've done a couple of little missions helping out the local populace here in Roland. And we retrieved a sparkling gemstone from the mayor that he's going to present to the queen on her 60th birthday. But alas, it has been stolen. So now it is time for us to investigate the house. So let's get back to it. Oops, shit. I can't believe I did that again. Alright. There's something about saying start instead of new game that just melts my brain, I guess. Yes, thank you. There we go. And 1903-22, that looks about right. Alright, let's find out what's going on.
This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside.
It looks like it only tipped over after being hit by something with force.
The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... These crooks are not going to get away with this!
It doesn't look like they jimmied the door, either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or...
Could they have really cracked the combination?
It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means.
What do you mean by simpler means?
Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. Powder like that would have absorptive properties due to its fineness and would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. This is very high-tech, even for post-Orbital Revolution.
Alright, and?
Now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed.
Now wait a minute. Wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed?
That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order, starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make pretty good guesses to what they are.
That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something?
It's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. He thinks Joshua knows a little too much about the MO here to be innocent. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened using the same method I just explained.
Oh, right. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons without powder? We know it would have to be at least someone who visited the residence.
Right. Now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part.
This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this.
It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have to... Seems kind of senseless to have done all this.
It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this.
Looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books, or...
It's just like them.
Oh. Alright. We've seen that before.
There's several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed.
seem to be documents regarding the Roland City's government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there was no political motive involved. Oh, that's this.
Look, there's some marks on this railing.
You're right, and they're fresh too. Looks like something metal dug into the wood. Anything else? I think probably, yeah.
This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well.
The box looks like it was burned off. The box lock looks like it was burned off. The criminals may have used an orbital gun. I guess, depending on how new it was at the time, the technology, they could have said orbital gun. No evidence in here.
Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent toward us.
Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders?
They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were just the two of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. It looks like the intruders took off with a bunch of preserved food. I wonder if they were hungry.
Interesting. Any exclamation points in here? No.
I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job.
How many people were in the group?
I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me. One of them was short. Might have been a girl. When I think about the fact that I'm going to have to clean up that study, my head starts to spin. When I get my hands on those criminals, I'm going to give them a beating like they'll never forget.
I feel like I can't quite hit Estelle's voice today just because I'm tired.
Huh? What's this?
A survey leaf.
Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here.
You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals when they were locking everybody up.
So it's a key piece of material evidence, right?
Okay, we've already done everything in here. Let's go downstairs. Nothing in the hallway. I actually watched Knives Out last night, so this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It's got me thinking about mystery fiction generally. Alright, we know they stole preserved food. Is there no evidence in the kitchen? How strange. Those milk canisters? Alright. There's nothing going on down here.
They said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either.
Which means they got in another way. We already know. The window. I think we have all the info.
I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you? Did you find anything? Alright then, let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? How many of them were there? Where did they get into the house from? Point blank, what is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime?
Oh.
Wow, you did a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information.
It was the girl visiting from Yennis Academy.
Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study?
When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. The reporter from the magazine company was one.
Oh, so those two came to visit you too, huh?
At the time of the crime, they were with us at Ismelis Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects.
I see. So, Mayor Klaus, were there any others?
Other than that, there was only Josette. But let's not kid ourselves here.
I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua?
I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree.
Huh?
During that time, when the mayor put his septium into the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's eyeing their prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student.
You must be joking.
Unbelievable!
At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. She said something about taking off from Roland sometime today. Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right!
Understood. I'm imagining we'll get full points for that.
What happened to Mayor Klaus's place? Mayor Klaus came rushing by here in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
It looks like everybody has new dialogue, but we're not going to worry about that for now. Estelle, Joshua, and even Scheherazade. Is something the matter?
Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here.
Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago.
Shoot, we're a minute too late.
Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there.
She really didn't seem like a bad girl.
Gazing out from the top here every day is quite enjoyable. The changing seasons, the lives of the people living here in town. Though they're all minor, I can see these changes with my own eyes. Recently, I've seen Mrs. Bloom out and about quite a bit. I wonder what she's up to. Guess we may as well just go to the landing port, eh? Well, that's why. We're 90 degrees. Taking a nap.
Estelle and Joshua. And wow, it's Shara too. Hi, Claire. All three bracers spoken of in town together at once. Does that mean something happened?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do at the moment.
And where do you think you're going? Let's get over to the landing port. We may be able to catch her there.
Oh, whoops. Wrong gate.
Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Sherazard, too. Thank you, ideas, for this feast of the eyes. So, what's up?
You didn't by any chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you?
A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Janus Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast with those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Ah, yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like, though.
They're the same.
This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. You didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Roland along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me! What does, Estelle? I almost forgot we found this! Could this be some sort of clue?
Oh, right, we did find that. Shara, do you know of any places nearby where survey trees grow?
Survey trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland.
Mistwald? That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, though, right?
Seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland South Gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck!
Oh, Alan. You're so silly. I'm stuck.
The airliner's late. I wonder what's going on. The airliner, which should be coming from Bose, still hasn't arrived. We're prepared to receive the incoming ship, but... Wait up! You're running like a crazed lunatic!
Who can just walk at a time like this? Oh. It's them. Maybe I should think about cutting back on these blasted cigarettes.
What are the two of you up to?
You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get to Bose ASAP.
But the airliner's not even here yet.
I know, that's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance we can't cover by ourselves.
Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something?
Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too. No time to talk. We've got to make it there today.
I wonder if Neil's going to be all right. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on.
Let's find out. Oh, I already talked to you. I'm assuming they went out on the Milch Main Road. They mean milk, like German for milk? Sorry about that. Alright. Oh, is Shara in the party? She is. Let's see what she got here. I don't think we're gonna do better than that. Da 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 da. Recently, in the Bose region next door, there have been a number of burglaries occurring one after another. It seems to be the work of the Sky Bandits. Maybe I'm glad I did that training now. Seems that the Bose region has been hit by a string of burglaries. We're really going to need to get it together here, too. I really want my men to use the experience they've gained in training. Is this not where they went? Maybe we're not allowed this side quest. Maybe it's not a side quest. It did seem to suggest that we should, like, follow them. I don't know. Strange. It was rather odd to think that the game would tell you to follow somebody else when you're in the middle of a chase. You never do know. Time is flexible. Da, 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 da. Maybe I can unlock another slot, actually. The mayor came by to ask about some septium engraving earlier, but the key piece of his Melis hasn't arrived. I wonder if something happened. Okay, yeah, so she could get one more. And Joshua could get one more. Alright, let's do that one. And we really want to increase her accuracy. Can we actually do that? Do we have it on hand? Oh man. Oh man. I think I need to put this on her. Alright. That's done, so we may as well go on to the next bit. We are not full stats, so let's take a nappy nap. Tadaima! Oh, that's where their dad's room is. Let's have a sip of coffee. All right. I've developed a bad habit lately of making chocolate chip cookies, which I very seriously considered doing again before the stream, but didn't quite have enough time. Even though I do have the dough, just sitting in the fridge, calling my name. Oh wow, this is so convenient now. And it should allow us to do more preemptive attacks, which I like. Really? Well, that doesn't bode well. If I move over here... I thought it wouldn't be close enough. Really? Again? What the hell, Shara? It's weird that she hasn't dealt or taken damage for that long. Seems you came up short. So I guess she's a little less breathy than the way I was doing it, but it doesn't matter. Like our preemptive attacks. As well. Just save the time. It's nice that she can one-shot them at least. She does have some range. Da, 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 da. Just want to make sure. Looked like we had a brief connection issue, but I think it's probably gone. Maybe we should just head over to the gate just to check. See if it'll let us go over there. There have recently been reports of seeing a number of suspicious figures near the Forest of Mistbald. Make sure to be cautious as you walk along the highway. Well there, it appears you're all bracers if I'm not mistaken. Did something happen around here? The Forest of Mistbald is a little further to the north than here. There's a small path leading to it which branches off to the east of the highway. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled so you don't miss it. I didn't even know I could come to this place. Roland is a region with few incidents to begin with. That doesn't guarantee there won't be problems in the future. No matter which garrison for whatever region, we cannot allow ourselves to let down our guard. Well, I guess it's time to put in another hard day's work. It's during peaceful times such as these that we need to prepare for any number of situations. I thought those words sounded good, so I borrowed that phrase off the chief. This place is pretty big. Alright, looks like nothing out of the ordinary has happened today. Even though it's been 10 years since the war ended. When I think about it, I can't let down my guard. Alright. Doesn't appear that there's anything useful in here. That's a long battlement. I guess it's about time for my shift replacement. Cool air inside feels so good after spending a day out here standing guard. Alright, maybe I'll have a drink down in the mess hall for the first time in a while. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, down we go. This leads to Gransel. I don't think we'll be able to go through here without a pass. Oh, that's neat.
Welcome, valued customers. I've been pretty bored with the recent lack of customers. You're a sight for sore eyes, I tell ya.
All of the soldiers here are kind, even if my cooking sometimes sends them to the hospital. They always tell me that it's delicious. In some ways I'm glad, but I'd like to hear their honest opinion too.
This is a new recipe. I don't really need any Mira at the moment. You'd think there'd be at least something to make it worth exploring here. I guess not. Alright, to the Mist Vault. Ba 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 ba. Can't reach anybody else. Okay. Too bad. Waste of a critical. Nice work. I do definitely sense our level progression. Partially just because we've been fighting mostly the same enemies this whole time. But, like, those plants used to be fairly dangerous. And now they're no big deal. Oh, that won't give us that. Oh, good, it did. Seems worth a dual strike. Oh, I should check what her crafts are.
Piece of cake.
I guess I can look in the menu, eh? Seems to me like we can be forward a square. And you can be up here. Oh, that's not where we're going. Back attack. Oh, I never did look.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
being able to see the enemies from farther away is a huge help.
So this is Mistwald, huh?
Can you tell us anything, Shara?
Someone came through here all right. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd wager Mira we're on the right track.
Ah.
How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that!
Understood. Oops. Boo, poison. This explains why this area was a little difficult for us earlier, because it wanted us to have multiple party members. Or a third party member, anyway. Oh, come on. Still, how'd you miss?
Seems you came up short.
I think there's a recipe that cures. Oh, right, it's in the item menu. Cures poison. Need a bear claw for it, which I know we find here somewhere. Oh, we don't actually have to use arts on these. But we did. There's something annoying about them, but I don't know what it was now. Oh, whoops. Oh no. Boo. Oh no, I didn't want to do that either.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oops. No. Orb. We're okay otherwise for now. crafts. Wow, that was helpful. Hey, LSD. You know, I'm thinking it might be worth going back to town and... Oops. Getting the poison... anti-poison accessory.
Oh, are we done already?
So I think I'm gonna do that. Ah. Oops, I should have used her, Hurricane. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Does it have replaceable batteries? I made sure to do that when I got mine, although I haven't had to replace them yet.
We're good to go.
Ah, another surprise attack. Oh, that's what was annoying about these things. Yeah. I like mine, but didn't you get one like mine? And then you didn't like it? Or something? That's weird, because it's supposed to be, like, the most durable one there is. Did it break or did it stop working? Well, you could always ask, well, I guess you wouldn't be going to the shop, eh? Yeah, I really need to get out of here.
All right, we're good to go.
Nope. Back to town and back to anti-poison. I finally got the thing that lets you see enemies from far away, and it's amazing. Ah, shit.
we're good to go.
Let's go. I guess we could sleep at home, since it's on the way. You played this game before, LSD. Does a significant amount of it take place in Roland, or am I about to finally leave town after I finish this quest retrieving the mayor's stolen septium? I mean, not that I really mind spending a lot of time in the same place. Cold Steel does that too. But I want to get out into this world. Oh, so I'll take this opportunity to advertise to you, LSD. I have an online show tonight that is all video game themed stand-up comedy. It's called League of Laughs at 9 p.m. And so it should be a fun time. I may or may not have finished writing my video game material, but we'll see how that goes, just in case you're interested. This show has been rescheduled since last summer, basically. We wanted to do it in person, but obviously that's never been possible, so...
What was I doing?
Oh, right. Prevents poison, prevents blind, prevents sleep. Okay. It is not on Twitch. It looks like it's actually just in a Zoom room. However, yeah, I'll see actually if I can host it on my channel. In fact, I'm going to write him a message right now. Because that might be a place or a thing to do anyway. But yeah, I agree. I also hate Zoom, but that's the way it goes. Like, I don't have a choice. Well, that's the thing. So I just sent a message. We'll find out. Because maybe it would be good to have it here. I mean, I can rebroadcast it on, well, all of my little venues. Womp womp wadum.
All right, we're good to go.
Da 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 da. I could have probably avoided these guys. Oh well. Oh, come on. guess that would have one-shotted the flying kitty cat. Okay, let's see what you can do. Ugh, I hate that it defaults to the last thing you did. And I cannot figure out if you can turn it off. But I don't think you can.
Piece of cake.
No, I don't think so. Am I just stupid and I can't see it? At least this wasn't a surprise attack. Oh, good. At least now we won't get poisoned all the time. Oh, come on! She even has an accuracy up set, quartz on, I think.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake! Pizza cake. Samurai pizza cake. I can't believe I missed one of them. Apparently it will be on Twitch. Well, I will be putting it on my Twitch channel. Just responding. Oh my god, it's Thesen's birthday tomorrow? No, that can't be right. It is Thesen's birthday tomorrow. Crazy! How did we get this deep into April? Said one Ninja Turtle to the other.
All right, we're good to go.
Oh right, there's no map available here. Right, nothing up here. Oh no! These were a special elimination monster not that long ago.
Come on.
Good, we like that. Oh, come on. Why does she have such low accuracy? Also, it doesn't look like these things would be particularly difficult to hit, you know?
Piece of cake.
Oh, good. Anything else up here? No, seems like not. Oops. Oh wow, morale makes a big difference.
Come on.
Come on!
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, are we done already?
Alright, back across. Alright, what the hell, we'll fight this thing. Where else do we have to be? Ah, dicks. Forgot about that. Nope.
Come on. Piece of cake.
Got a curative horn. Seems like actually there might be something. Oops. Up the middle bridge that we should probably look for. Oh. I guess the smart thing to do would be to take them out with arts so that they don't hurt us by exploding. Zoinks. Like, zoinks, Scoob. Oh, okay, that was the middle way up. Okay, cool. You know what? I don't want to fight these things. They're too annoying. I don't want to jinx it, but so far it seems like I've had a 100% flea success rate. Big if true. Large tree. And nothing else, okay? That has a big radius. Really? So it still self-destructs if it's stunned. Oof. Honestly, these things aren't much fun to fight either.
That's that then. Let's move out.
But we got a dirty carrot. Here we go.
That was too easy. And to think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Don and Kyle hear about this.
You surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off that act wearing that school uniform was simply astounding. Just what you'd expect from the mademoiselle of an ex-aristocratic family.
Yeah. But what's in the past is in the past. It certainly doesn't hurt that in this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. That gullible mayor and dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots, the whole lot of them. What was that?
Calm down. Let's see what else they have to say.
Fine, but I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, but that girl seemed pretty tough. I mean, she took care of all the monsters that appeared in the mine.
Mine? Oh, so you're the one who screwed up their job. You'd just done like you were supposed to. I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing.
My apologies.
Forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids being bracers was an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. She honestly believed that we could be friends. What a freaking moron. I had to try so hard to keep from laughing. What's so funny? It's you guys. Yep, it's the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably won't come as a surprise, but we're gonna beat you up now.
What? Bracers? How did they find...
You did a fine job stealing that septium from the mayor's residence, but it looks like you were a little careless in the end.
In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism, and burglary. It would be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estella's hoping you will.
This doesn't look good.
Well, what are we gonna do now, Josette?
How about you quit quaking in your boots, for starters? These bracers are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we show them the real strength of the Capua family. Who are you calling us kids? You brat? I've had it up to here, and I'm gonna do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. All right, boys, get 'em.
Roger! Alright, here we go. Not that I can remember.
Someone's been naughty.
Oh dear.
Come on.
Oh, it's a good thing her cast takes a long time. I really wish that cast was faster. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't look like it worked. Okay.
Let's do this!
Joshua's apparently everybody's type of pretty boy. I guess that's why everybody wants Reen's dick, which is just that everybody wanted Joshua's dick. Damn. Fine, I'm tired of her being around.
Here I go. That's it.
Alright, now... Mhm. I think we're pretty well set. They didn't even do that much damage. It's really weird that Estelle has this ability that makes everyone target her, since everybody almost always targets her anyway. I'm not sure why that is. There must be some kind of secret to the AI targeting method in this game. Alright, finish with a critical, baby. Ah. I could have done a dual strike and I didn't.
Alright, we're good to go.
So it's useful to remember that they're S-crafts. Oh, I see. Yeah, for now she doesn't seem too tanky. It's useful to remember that their S-crafts, ignore distance.
How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Hey, that septium belongs to me. No, not to you. To the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Capua family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So you want to be the tough egg to crack, do you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like it that way. Ah! What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Cher is enjoying this.
Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shara!
An orbital gun. Are you alright, Shara? I'm fine, forget about me, look at that!
That's quite an airship.
An airship? Looks like the tables are turned in our favor now, aren't they?
Are you okay, Josette?
Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand.
No can do. Our push into the Roland region's been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't have time to explain. Hurry up and hop on, or I'll have to leave you behind.
Crap. Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day, and don't think you've won either. Payback's gonna be a beast.
A beast.
I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. It looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think.
Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septium Crystal back. Switching gears, that group sure looked like a bunch of sky bandits.
Yes, they certainly seem of that variety. It also sounds like they've made the Bose region their base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland. I couldn't care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. The next time I see that scruffy, lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm gonna thwack bam kapower.
What's thwack bam kapow supposed to mean? Yay!
It looks like you've had a rough day. Who'd have thought the sky bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius.
It's not your fault, Shara. I let my emotions get the best of me, and
I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless, too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina?
yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend?
What do you mean?
Hold your horse. First comes the payment for a job well done.
Woo! Ooh, 5 extra BP.
This is for you both, and take this as well. This is... As of now, you're both junior bracers. In other words, bracers in training.
Wait, we were junior bracers before. That was our rank. Junior bracers 9th class. I am not LSD. I am talking to people as much as I can and making sure to check the board regularly. As far as I can tell, there haven't been any quests that haven't been on the board. And I just, I don't want to follow a guide on my way through this game. I figured if I miss a couple of things, I miss a couple of things.
In order to become senior bracers, you'll need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roland branch. Is it really okay for us to have this?
I'd heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we'd need to achieve something fairly noteworthy.
I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Roland.
You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well.
I guess it's, not letting Estelle be too impulsive. There was also a thing where I had to choose which one of us changed the orbital light bulb and which one of us fought the monsters. I don't know if that made any difference at all. I chose for Estelle to change the light bulb. But then I got the combination right, so I assume that's full points.
Bose, Ruin, Zeiss, and finally Gransel. You've still got a long road ahead of you.
Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too, Joshua?
I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide all this by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home.
Right! Oh, that's the telephone, right?
Hello, this is the Bracer Guild's Roland branch in the Liberl Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible.
I wonder if something happened.
It looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day.
What?
I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers, too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know.
What's wrong, Aina?
It's unusual for you to be so surprised like that. Who was calling?
The Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner Linda has disappeared over the Bose region. What?
How's that possible?
I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed.
Well, that explains the backup at the landing port.
And... Aina, Estelle, Joshua, please brace yourselves. Your father, Cassius, was aboard the airliner which went missing.
What? Impossible! That's got to be some kind of mistake.
It seems his name was on the passenger list. The Brill Bracer Guild Roland Branch Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, 45.
We finished the prologue. Let's see here. This is part 4, so this is 10 hours in, I think. 10 and a half hours in.
Why is my present a boy?
Okay, 10 hours and 2 minutes to finish the prologue. I wonder how many chapters there are. Seems like this might be a good time to take a break since we're about halfway through the stream and we're starting a new chapter. So I will be back in just a few minutes. In the meantime, we'll be doing this show tonight at 9 o'clock on this very channel. Alright, and we're back. My poor voice is starting to go, though. So let's see if I can keep it up. And how long I can keep it up.
Estelle, are you in there?
Joshua?
Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin.
That sounds so good. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go on ahead with and eat?
Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold.
The Wheel of Fortune card. Again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle?
She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite.
I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would.
It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with their father.
I agree.
So, what do you think about all this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident?
To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class racer when it comes to crisis management. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing.
In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, happened, right?
Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out.
Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer.
What?
Estelle, are you okay?
I'm so hungry I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Itadakimasu! Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua.
Well, thanks.
Come on, Shara. Don't you just sit there, too. You want me to drink some of my dad's brandy from the secret stash?
Or do you want to drink?
I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in there.
Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old, too.
Shara, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Estelle. I'm going to have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room?
Rude?
You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper.
Rude?
Huh? Oh, right. I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers.
Underwear?
Punsit!
Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figure as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about.
So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose to find your father?
Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad happening to him, despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out for myself.
You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but...
What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right?
Of course. Moreover, it looks like all the airliner flights have been cancelled until the Army finishes their search. Seems like the only way to Bose is on foot.
Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's gonna take.
For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, it makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well.
Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs?
Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think that I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Aina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member.
Shara.
We really appreciate this, Shara.
You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies.
I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shara's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident.
We appreciate you coming with us.
Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Aina.
The disappearance of the Linda.
I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Scheherazade taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything.
I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload.
Don't you think that's a bit harsh?
Don't worry. If things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Grancel branch. By the way, Scheherazade, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk with you about the job you're going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Joshua, could I have you 2 wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute.
Understood.
Shara? If we're gonna be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself.
Got it. Come on, Joshua.
Sure. We've read this before. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roland's people from this.
Estelle?
Joshua, what do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up?
You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind.
Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey, look, Joshua, we can see a house from here.
You're right, I can see the roof. Do you want to tell me what's going on since you've always avoided coming up here? I'm so under the impression that you didn't like this place.
I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died.
What? We've casually come up here like 6 times since the game started.
10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped up tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. As I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free... After the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. But today's okay, right? Relying on her just this once? Asking her to bring Dad home safely? Asking her to protect him?
Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you. You can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too.
Joshua.
I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So... Huh?
Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly.
What do you mean?
If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions just now. You're seriously the type who's gonna have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried.
Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you?
Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now.
I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Jeez.
Don't be mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Shara's waiting for us.
You're probably right. You could look down and see.
Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. So I could become strong and protect others just like you. So please watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again.
Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it.
What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us?
Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view.
Come on.
What are you trying to say, Shara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine.
Let's not get into that.
What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there?
Yeah. I even asked for her to watch over Dad.
I see. Then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed.
I think you may be giving her a little too much credit.
Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shara?
Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at the time.
A troupe?
Yeah, a troupe in the traveling circus. Shara was a dancer. Although it was a long time ago. We first met when she came to Roland with the circus.
12 years ago, to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. Because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father.
I didn't know that.
Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you about ready to head out for Bose? With airliner flights cancelled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region.
The Vert Bridge is located on the west end of the Milkmain Road.
It looks like we're all set, so let's go.
Well, we gotta talk to everybody, though.
Oh, it's Estelle. You going somewhere? Something like that. I'll be away from Roland for a while. Don't cry yourself to sleep while I'm gone. Shut up. Who's gonna cry themselves to sleep over you? But, do you know when you'll be coming back? I have no idea. Oh.
Poor Luke. He has a crush on Estelle. Lately, my father-in-law's been giving me job advice. Coming from an industry veteran, there's a lot I can learn. Seems I've been pretty conceited over my work in the past. I feel pretty embarrassed about it now. I wonder if there are any extra quests going on. Oh, of course. Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere?
Yeah, just over to Bose.
Is that so? In that case, could I ask a favor of you? I'd wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose?
Sure, we'll do it.
It shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not that big to begin with.
I really appreciate this. All right then, here you are. So all we need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right? Yes, the chapel is on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions and broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey.
I taught the children about the Bracer Guild in our last lesson. Luke was especially attentive. I guess for young boys, bracers are like heroes.
Niemand.
We suffered some damage, but I'm glad nobody was hurt. If anything had happened to my husband or Lita, it makes me shudder to think of it. I finally got the study all cleaned up. It makes me so angry. I spend so much time keeping this place clean every day. If I ever find these criminals, they're going to get a rag to the face and the business end of my broom somewhere sensitive.
Yikes. Oh, Estelle and Joshua, you've really been of great service this time. I wish we could have done more. I'm really sorry that we let the criminals get away. Never mind that. The fact that you're all safe and the crystal has been recovered is good enough. The general theory seems to be that the Sky Bandits who've been terrorizing the Bose region are the culprits.
Yeah, that seems to be what we've gathered as well. I'm just so mad they got away in their airship like that.
You really can't lay a hand on them if they're up in the sky, though. On the subject of Bose, however, I hear tell that an airliner went missing there recently. I'm not sure of the exact details, but I've been looking into it as best I can. I don't think we should let these Sky Bandits go unchecked, so I think I'll make a call to the mayor of Bose. I'm concerned about the airliner that's gone missing. Yeah. Alright, that's everybody here. I guess let's wrap up everybody else's little storylines. Oh, are you off to somewhere? It appears that all airliner flights have been cancelled, so...
Yep, that's why we're headed to Bose on foot.
There's some things we want to investigate there. Ah, so this has something to do with work, does it? Forgive me for not being aware of the situation. Have a safe trip. Oh hey, Joshua and Estelle. What's with the baggage? Actually, we're... Cassius says what? And that's why you're headed to Bose. Of all people, I can't imagine that anything has happened to him. Yeah, I'm under the same impression.
Which is why we're off to Bose to check on things. Just sitting around would hardly make us feel better.
Understandable. It's just like you kids, too. Well, with Charizard tagging along, I guess there's nothing to be worried about. Good luck, and be careful out there.
We will.
We don't need any of this stuff. Oh, I'm gonna talk to his wife.
Hello there. Well, tell me everything. How's work? Going well?
I don't know if I have the heart to tell her what's going on this time.
Same here. She'd probably cry herself to sleep if we did.
Well, that's an awful lot of baggage you have. Off on vacation, are you? Where are you headed?
Well, it's no pleasure trip, but we're headed to Bose for a bit.
Bose, did you say? The airliners have been grounded. Don't tell me you're planning to foot it the whole way. That's right, we are. We've been told that the trip is doable. That's true, it's not so far, but it's not that close either. It must be tough being a bracer. All your preparations in order? Do take care of yourselves. Looks good.
Are you going on a trip with all that luggage? Let me know if you find anyone there who might make a good bride for my son. I'll fly out there to meet them in person. Papa, I'm only 7 years old.
Well, I guess Uni won't be able to live under my roof forever. Maybe I should start looking for a husband for my daughter right now, like Renan's mother is looking for him. Oh, I don't know, but...
Recently, my husband and father have started opening up to each other. I'm so glad. There's nothing better than having a warm and loving family. My husband finally came home from the mine. I wonder how many days it's been since he was here before now. My daughter is ecstatic, and I've prepared a wonderful meal to celebrate. It's been a while since we've eaten together as a family.
My daddy's here! He just came home and even said he would play with me later. Yay!
Well, if it isn't the two bracers from the other day.
Wait, you're the mine chief from the Malga?
I want you to know that you really helped me out the other day. The monster scare has finally settled down too, so I was finally able to make it home for the first time in a while. Things are much more relaxing at home, that's for sure.
Anyone else to talk to? Recently, even my husband has been talking with Pat about a lot of things. We've finally become a close family.
I didn't realize until now, but my dad knows a lot of stuff. Adults are amazing.
I read in the Liberal News that Bose has been hit by a recent string of burglaries. Speaking of Bose, it's the economic center of Liberal. There sure are a lot of people with criminal minds these days. Speaking of Bose, yeah, okay.
My son Ashton hardly ever comes home from his job at the checkpoint. And my grandson Luke is always off playing somewhere every day. It makes me feel a tad bit lonely.
Anything else we want to look at? The only place we still have not been is here. I waffle back and forth for a bit, but in the end I decided to go with him to the Queen's birthday celebration as a couple. My mother is already going out with her friends. I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to go with him.
Yes! I invited her to the Queen's birthday celebration and she said yes. I'm going to have to get a part-time job and save up some cash.
Today is another great day for a cat nap. It looks like we'll be able to relax this afternoon.
Yesterday, I saw something flying away from the south. It was too big to be a bird, so it makes me wonder what it was. These old eyes could have been playing tricks on me, though.
Oh. A new thing.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to believe in the man my daughter chose to marry. I'm sure he'll work hard to be independent and make my daughter happy. Maybe I'll just see what I can do to help him out. Forgot he had a deeper voice. I didn't realize who he was at first. That reminds me, I heard the mayor's place got robbed. Breaking into the mayor's home of all places, now that's what I call bold. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt. It appears that the new menu is being well received. The menu that Alyssa thought up is especially popular. I might as well hire a new waitress and get Alyssa to help me in the kitchen full time. Oh, well, it reminds me, I saw the boss here in town. I'd better be careful so he doesn't catch me ditching work.
If it isn't Estelle and Joshua, what's with all the baggage? Actually... Oh, I see. I'd be worried too if I were in your shoes. You should probably get going then. Waiting around certainly isn't your style. You're right. I'll be going then. The new menu is so popular that we're always running out of ingredients. This is terribly ineffective, so I think we'll need to re-examine how we stock our goods.
Alright. That's everything, I think. Oh, except for Claire.
Estelle, Joshua, are you really headed to Beau's? I should have guessed you'd know. You're always one of the first to hear everything. There's a little something we need to check on, so that's why we're headed to Beau's. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving. I want to tag along. Joshua, take me with you.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
But I'm concerned about other incidents happening. I get so worried.
Alright, we're, I guess we could, see if we can do any stuff in here. The piece of septium that my dad was asked to engrave for the mayor finally arrived. This is the first time I've ever seen such a splendid piece of Ismelis. My dad is going to do the etchings on it right now. Oh, I see. Okay, we can't open anybody's shit. Do we want any of these things, though? I feel like this is actually useful. Well, minus 10% isn't that big a deal. That might be helpful. I'm not going to bother since nobody has an open slot. That septium from the mayor finally arrived. Now this is one fine crystal, I tell you. But I hear it's even going to be a present to Her Majesty the Queen. It's been a while since I've been this excited to do a job, that's for sure. Alright, this is the wrong way. Time to go. We picked up the letter, right? Okay, that's our current quest. So we're all ready to go. Suppose I ought to save. This will be our last opportunity to check if there are any chests on this road. That we haven't seen yet, anyway. Pretty sure there weren't any on the first screen. Oh. Oh. There's a lot of Mon-Mons. Can we hit him? Yeah, we can. Cool. Now's the time for a hurricane that we can't afford. Awesome. Oh, you have craft power, though. Looks like that's the best we'll do. Excellent.
Alright, we're good to go.
So, what is this? The wearer's attack and defense will become Earth-based. Alright, sure, let's try it. Alright, LSD, thanks for dropping by today. Okay, we got this chest. Oops.
Piece of cake.
I don't suppose there's really anything of use here.
Are you going somewhere, Joshua?
Yeah, it seems I'm headed to the Bose region next door.
Will you be back soon?
Probably won't be anytime soon.
Joshua, I'll be waiting for you. So will you come and play with us again?
Yeah, I promise.
Yay! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, so are you here on business for the guild? The work of a bracer can't be easy, that's for sure. Don't overdo things. Moderation is the key.
After all the airliners were built, we started receiving orders from various regions.
but we're having trouble just keeping on top of them. I'm overjoyed as far as business goes, but I need to figure out a way to deal with things. Anybody gonna give us a special item?
Hey guys, what's with the packs? Well, it turns out we're headed to Bose. Bose? But I heard the airliners had stopped flying. So does this mean you're headed there on foot?
Seems that way.
We'll be fine. I heard that it's not that long of a distance. When it comes to jobs, I guess Abracers isn't one that's supposed to be easy. Anyway, take care of yourselves.
Alright, well, I thought we might get a little treat if we came here, but I guess not.
Sherry started helping around the farm, so I'm really bored. Maybe I should try helping out on the farm too.
Whoa, okay. Off to the gate. Oops. Dex. Keep missing, eh?
Piece of cake. We're good to go.
Chest, chest, chest. Any other chests? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Hello there, are you headed for Bose?
We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again?
Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual.
Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose?
That's exactly what's happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it.
Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing. Traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to get through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door.
Okay.
Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, too.
Hello, Mr. Ashton.
And this is Sherazard, if I remember correctly, right?
Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we're wondering about getting a pass.
Let me guess, this has something to do with the Lind, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness, Cassius was aboard. This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away.
Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this?
What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. As a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing.
Huh?
Be careful if you have any errands at the Haken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Idios for Cassius' safe return.
Alright, we got one.
Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. And please be aware of that before you cross.
Got it.
That's weird. Since joining the army, this is the first time I've ever been so busy in my life. I guess this is no time to be fishing or reading books. I just bought this book, but I guess I'll give it to you. The chief would be livid if he caught me with this.
Alright, we got Carnelia. We found both of them so far. I don't know if there's any benefit to actually having them, but we'll see.
Hi, are you headed to Bose? We're currently in a state of emergency. We're looking for any suspicious individuals from among those heading from Bose to Roland.
Alright, so once we cross through,
What do we have here this time? Bracers? Traveling the roads on foot is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there.
my assumption is as soon as we leave, we're not going to be able to go back.
The Eisen Road, which runs north off the East Bose Highway, is blockaded right now. For those heading to the north border, they'll have to go to Bose first and then wait until the road reopens.
Yep, we can no longer go back to Roland. Goodbye, Roland. I thought that was a man for a second. Oops. Crap.
Seems you came up short.
Keeping an eye out for chests. Whoa.
Not now.
Someone's been naughty.
I think we're gonna get killed.
We're good to go.
Yikes. Alright, dick sucker. Okay, we really just have to heal her. I think we might survive. Ugh. Thank fuck. Alright. Good. Alright. Alright, looks like we're gonna be okay.
We're good to go.
That was scary. No, more back. Okay, so we don't want to go up here. So we won't go up there. it's just a lamp. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like a mushroom and a cobra. Mushroom snake. Okay. That is what it is then.
Seems you came up short.
What's that headed this way?
Well, if it isn't Sherazard, how have you been?
Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to?
As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard all about the airliners being grounded after the Lind incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport.
I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated.
So, how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident.
That was the plan. Why? Do you know of something we should be aware of?
Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lugrin about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later.
First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up.
Well, there must be a good reason for it. We'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch.
Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lucrin about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving.
I don't see any chests at all on this whole route. How strange. That looks weird. I don't know if we can beat this thing.
Come on! Yeah!
Oh, that helps. Don't hurt too much. Aw, Dex.
Not now.
Piece of cake!
Okay, so now we have a tricky problem. Here we go. We probably... Boy, I've gotten all turned around here. We could probably use someone else having a heal. Still no chests anywhere. That's so strange. I think there would be one. Hey, it's Bose.
We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits in the heart of the Bose region.
Wow, this definitely looks like a city.
Of the 5 major cities in the world, this one comes next after the royal city. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger.
Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there?
Oops. I thought I had Steam notifications off. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'll have to do that another time.
That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy anything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments.
It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping.
Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident.
Oh, alright.
Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there.
Please, Lila. This is my one and only chance. Not this again.
Welcome to Bose, the city of commerce. This is the most commercially active city in all the kingdom. It's the place where merchants who dream of success gather. And of course, that includes me. Bose is nearly, if not just as lively as the royal city. We do a lot of trade with merchants from the Empire. In other words, we're not in short supply of much of anything. There's no place like the Bose Market in Gransel, that's for sure.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
You're Father Holstein, right?
Oh, indeed I am. But how may I help you?
This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine and Roland.
Oh, is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean, yes, he's come up with a new formula.
Eh? A new formula for what?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout Labeur for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at Gransel Cathedral.
Really?
Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he's continued his research without fail. When he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us.
We Bracers also use the medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes.
I had no idea. It would have been nice if he'd at least mentioned it to us.
It's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself.
Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn, although it's a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Yeah, or whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, Idios, goddess of the firmament, please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives.
As we were arriving in Bose, the airliner flights were cancelled. Right in the middle of my pilgrimage, too.
La la la, we're finally here. This day has finally arrived. After my husband is done worshipping here, it's off to the Bose Market to buy.
Wait, is this not... There we go.
Welcome to the Septian Church. Are you here to worship? I'm impressed to see young people as young as yourselves concerned with spiritual matters.
I guess let's check out the shops. Oops. Hey, cool.
Huh? Dorothy, is that you? Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take all of it in.
She's so into her surroundings, it looks like she can't even hear you. My medicine can take care of almost any kind of ailment.
So you sell medicine, huh? There seems to be almost anything one could ever want here at the Bose Market.
That's for sure. The sheer amount of stuff for sale is pretty overwhelming. Oh, those might be helpful to have. This one's quite a catch.
Tentatively speaking, I'm an employee here at this store. I help out my mother. I'm not playing around, just in case you're wondering.
Good day and welcome! Hey there, you two, have a look at my goods. I have everything you need.
What the? So loud. My ears, they bleed.
Well, this place is alive and bustling like everyone says. I wonder if it's like this all day.
It is. People from all corners of Liberl gather here to grow their businesses. And their eagerness and zeal to succeed is nothing to be balked at.
I wonder if people talk with an Osaka accent here. Defense +3, eh? So we can sell this. And this. And this.
I've been living in Bose my whole life, but this is the first time I've actually come to the market. Where to start? There are goods in stores all over the place. And there's dust everywhere.
The book I'm after isn't here. Maybe I should try checking at another shop.
Good day to you and welcome. I carry everything from antique books to textiles and daily necessities. Man, would you look at all this stuff! Mr. Renan's general store has lots of stuff, but this one carries even more than he does.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to see exactly why the store's here in the market.
I stock a lot of imported goods from the Empire and the Republic, so I'm pretty confident about my selection.
Okay, we got that. We got that. We got that. Cool. Looks like a girl is running the confectionery shop now. Before it was some guy running this place. I wonder what happened to him.
Welcome! How about a fluffy eggy sponge cake? It's a specialty here at the Bose Market. Wow, this looks so good, Joshua!
Yeah, it does have a nice smell to it, doesn't it?
Joshua, after we find Dad, let's come here and get one of those to eat together, okay?
It's not a bad idea.
Really? You better not forget about this later on, you hear me? This is the first time I've ever been allowed to go on an errand all by myself. Let's see. Now, what was I supposed to buy? Let's see, now who's having a sale today? Where's my memo? I know I've got it written down somewhere.
Thanks to the restrictions placed on everything by the army, nothing has gone right. When I think about the price of getting things in stock, I feel like my business is going to dry up.
This guy's in a rather foul mood.
No kidding. Airliner flights have been canceled and the Eisen Road has been blockaded off. I'm sure it's not doing wonders for these merchants' businesses either. Ooh. Stregas, eh? Well, why would we wear that instead of the helmet? I guess you could wear it in addition to the helmet. How are you doing today? Is there anything I can help you find? I carry brands from the Royal City here as well. If you'd like, please have a look around. Looks like they sell clothes here.
I'm fine. I already like the clothes I'm wearing now.
I can also do custom designs or tailor any clothes you'd like. Just keep that in mind if you decide you do want something more fashionable than your current, unique outfit. Alright, have we been to all the shops?
My pal Buck has started raising prices on his goods. But in light of the situation, I guess I can understand why. Although some of his prices seem a bit too high.
Well, these are expensive. Gotta have ingredients. Okay. Alright, I guess that's everything for here. Alright, let's go around.
One day I'm gonna be a merchant and live in a big mansion. Good luck with that one. If you haven't noticed, not every merchant can live in a big home.
Well, I guess let's go to the bar first.
Hey, welcome. Sit wherever you like.
I'm a scholar specializing in living beings from days gone past. And on the subject of peculiar living beings, I encountered the most uniquely swift monster I've ever seen during a recent geological survey. That was along the road in West Bowes, if I'm not mistaken. Having never seen such a creature before, I thought to capture it, but it's far too quick for these legs of mine. I'd best get more exercise in my daily regimen, I surmise. Welcome, welcome. Order up. We got good cheap food that'll make your belly sing with delight. Being Miss Morano's attendant is exhausting work. But it's precisely because of the power she wields that she's earned the dubious role of Shadow Mayor, I suppose. Oh, woe is me. How do things get like this? I gave up my whole life for that damn workshop. Welcome. Please enjoy our hotel's atmosphere, which is rich with tradition. Shall we check out the rest of town? Or should we go straight to the Bracer Guild? I think we'll check out the rest of town and then start off next time by going to the Bracer Guild. I'm sorry to say this, but the mayor is currently out at the moment. If you have some business with her, could I ask you to come back at a later time? Cool house design.
I'd better hurry and get this cleaning done ASAP. This ladder's gonna get really mad.
Is there something here? I've already talked to you. Ah, arms. Good afternoon and welcome. Take a look around and see if there's anything you like. All right. Oh, I see. Alright, new weapons. Alright, we can sell those. Well, it was silly of me to buy those things. I didn't think that I would be able to get. Alright. Shall we get one of these, I guess? I'll give it to Estelle. Looking good. So we'll have to come back here and do a little more. So I'll be running the show starting today, huh? Excellent. Now it's time to make some real money. Yeah. Should we open Estelle? She has 3. Oh, that's cheaper. Let's put that on. Alright, seems good enough. And we can't unlock anybody else, right? No. We need 50 of everything to do that for her? Okay, cool. Oh, neat. I haven't seen my boss around recently. I wonder if he's gotten sick or something.
I wonder if my husband's business is doing well. My dad makes clothes and then sells them to people. He made my clothes too, see?
Right, I think that's as much as we need to do. Moment. So let's head over to the Bracer Guild and save just outside of it. And then we'll call it a day. Alright, so thanks everybody who came out today. LSD, Thiessen, you were lurking. I will be back, later tonight with our video game theme stand-up show. The poster, of course, I'll put up as on my way out. That'll be at 9 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. And for the stream, regularly, I will be back on Monday at 4 o'clock. So, until later on, have some food and sleep well.